SME4Labour aims to build the relationship between micro, small and medium-sized businesses and the wider labour movement, be that with the parliamentary party, local councils and CLPs or trade unions. Our story begins in April 2015 when our co-founder, Ibrahim Dawish, saw a letter published in the Telegraph. The letter, endorsing the Conservatives in the upcoming election, was signed by 5,000 small and medium-sized business owners. Ibrahim asked a simple and obvious question. Where was Labour's network of the self-employed and entrepreneurs? SME4Labour seeks to provide the answer, providing a forum for the party to engage with and discuss issues that affect the 5.5 million small businesses in the UK and the 15.7 million people employed by them. Our goal is to consolidate and expand the party's support network among Britain's entrepreneurs through networking meetups, panel discussions, roundtables and fundraisers. Over the last year, we have continued to go from strength to strength. In March, we were joined by Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell at our annual parliamentary reception, alongside Shadow Minister for Small Business, Bill Esterson, Shadow Minister for Industrial Strategy, Shia Noura, Shadow Treasury Minister, Annalise Dodds, as well as the Deputy Mayor of London for Business, Rajesh Agrawal, Hannah Reid from the Trade Union Congress, Kat Fletcher from the Labour Party, and Joint General Secretary of the National Education Union, Kevin Courtney. As part of a busy 2018, SME4Labour attended party conference in Liverpool. Here, we were joined by Jack Dromey MP and Bill Esterson MP for a discussion on how Labour councils can best support SMEs, featuring councillors from across the country. In Liverpool, we collaborated with various partners. This included the Association of Independent Professionals and the Self-Employed to hold a small business question time, with Aisha Hazarika putting our members' questions to a panel that included Business Insider's Adam Payne, IPSI's Simon McVicker, Alison McGovern MP and Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell, with Stephen Kinnock MP dropping in to join us as well. We also supported Labour Business in promoting their fantastic Business Liaison Officer initiative and joined Labour Business and Sarah, Labour's Environment Campaign, for a conversation with Shadow Treasury Minister Clive Lewis on nurturing the green economy.
The cost of renewables has fallen dramatically, but that's only because of decisions. So the time lag of about 10 years in investment decisions, and that's because of decisions made under the last Labour government. Okay.
As well as working with the Labour campaign for gambling reform for an event on the lessons from the fight against fixed odds betting terminals with Councillor Richard Dunbar, Chair of the Labour campaign for gambling reform, Carolyn Harris MP, spokesperson for the campaign for fairer gambling, Matt Zarb-Cousin, and Deputy Leader of the Labour Party, Tom Watson.
Families destroyed by gambling addiction, and that's a blight on a community. It can stop people can lose their jobs, and they can even slip into crime and go to prison as they're chasing the next bad debt.
Alongside this work, we have been involved in a variety of fundraising activities for a diverse range of labour organisations, including for the Friends of Durham Miners Gala.
Because the GMB knows that whilst big business are what the Tories think runs the country, it's not. It's small, medium enterprises. And GMB are proud of our Making It campaign, which recognises all the brilliant work that small, medium enterprises and the workers, the trade union members who work for them, contribute to this wonderful economy. So
this is where the ideas come from. This is where the sharp end of entrepreneurship. This is where the products and the development and the research for the future will come from as well. So you can ensure that Labour will build SMEs into the development of our policy making. We will be the ambassadors for SMEs as we go through this current period and so as the Brexit negotiations and on into the general election. We can win the next general election, but we can win it by ensuring that we represent everybody in this country.
6 out of every 10 jobs are provided by small and medium-sized enterprises. They are not the bland brand names of the high street. They are the reality of the high street as a small business run by the people who actually live above it sometimes and work within it. I think they give an incredible boost to local economies, and they're absolutely part of our economic development strategy.
SME4Labour welcomes the Labour Party's focus on encouraging entrepreneurship. Our network of business owners and self-employed workers exists to shape the party's policy. More people are now self-employed than working in the public sector. Extending the Labour Party's appeal to this voter base is key to the party's electoral prospects at the local and national level. SME4Labour is proud to be at the forefront of discussions about the future of the Labour movement. Through constructive dialogue, we are building bridges between entrepreneurs and the party and laying down the policy foundations for the next Labour government.